Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Namaste! Welcome, greetings, salutations to the second installment of Master Roachee Mondays with Master Roachee and, can't forget, Caitlin, the cuckoo, the talent.
That's me.
Yes, there she is.
That's me.
Happy Valentine's Eve to you, Miss Caitlin, the talent.
Happy Valentine's Eve to you too.
So, should I even ask?
No. No.
I can't help myself. So how have you been?
I mean, I'm good.
Right.
Giving out positive vibes,
Oh yes.
vibrating at a higher elevation.
Oh, you were vibrating at something earlier.
I just gotta put people in their place. You know how it be.
Right. Yes, I do understand. And you've been quite bossy today too.
That's my nature.
Well, I want to welcome everybody tonight and thank you for tuning back in. Tonight is Valentine's Day is tomorrow. So tonight is kind of all about love. And we're going to get into some different aspects and cannabis, love, herbs, love herbs,
11 herbs and spices.
spells, and all kinds of interesting stuff tonight.
Ooh.
So how does that make you feel?
I don't know.
You don't know. Really. That's all I'm getting from you is I don't know.
What was that name again? Kush what?
Kush. Hold on.
I'm trying to figure out something alternative.
Kush Banks.
Okay.
We have, we asked last week about anybody that has some music because we love to introduce new music and all to you. So we got a good submission, and we're going to be playing some of his stuff this evening. We also have some giveaways coming up. We're going to give away some beard oil. We're going to give away some rolling papers in a tray, right?
Yes.
Rolling papers and a tray.
We're only gonna play the songs if I can find them, buddy.
All right, but we've got and that's some stuff that we used to do on Thursday Night Vibes, and we still will as we get musicians. So anybody that know, and we are open to all different kinds of genres. So hit us up, and if you got some original material that has either a video or some cool album art display while we're playing, that's what we need. DM me and put music in the subject line, and that way I know who you are and I can get back with you. Or I guess that's email me.
There's no subject line in DMs.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. Email. But Master Roachee at masterroachee.com or outlook. I don't know. I've got like 4 different emails.
Just send him a DM on Facebook and send him emoji music symbols. That should be simple enough for him to wrap his brain around.
Hey, let's easy on hating me.
That wasn't hating.
You and the troll in the corner, Mama Roachee. I mean, hating on me is one thing, but hating on me in front of me is totally unacceptable.
That wasn't hate.
Oh, okay.
Some people
I've told Mama Roachee the same thing.
You just need special assistance. That's all. Hello, Michael. Hello, Josh. Hello, Bow Slayer. Hello, Dustin. Hello.
Namaste, Chuck. My friends. Namaste. So, how do you think that cannabis, love, I guess, remedies and the occult and all, how does that all fit together? Or witchcraft, woo-woo stuff, paganism. What you looking for? I could probably help. Are you looking for might gain? That would be the top knob.
Got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You got it? Well, how do you think all that stuff fits together?
What was the question?
How does love, cannabis, natural remedies, and I guess the occult because we're going to use that as a very broad net for, I guess we should put a religion and occult. How does that all fit together?
Cannabis, love, occult, religion.
Yeah.
Was that all of them? How do they all fit together?
Right.
In what sense? Well, all of those things bring people together.
Well, this is true. This is true.
So there's that.
Well, we're gonna kind of dive into some of this stuff tonight. And I used to try to use a clipboard, and then I tried to use a whiteboard.
Yeah.
For my show notes, and I don't know, but there's something recent that's kind of out that is really convenient.
Yeah.
It's called a laptop.
Oh my gosh.
And I have found that I could put my show notes on my laptop.
You mean when you use something from this century, it's much easier?
It is a little bit better than my whiteboard. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you didn't realize how versatile and helpful laptops can be.
No, I was aware. I will say though, you can't knock on a good whiteboard. I love a good whiteboard.
I do too.
Love a good whiteboard. Love a good clipboard. They are multi-use. Stop fiddling. Stop fiddling.
You have no power to anything.
You're right. I don't.
But we don't have Mike back yet.
You don't have anything right now. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, we've got the camera back. We just don't have the mic back yet.
Start signing. Start signing. Learn sign language right now and start signing.
1,
So presently, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Please stand by as we remedy these issues.
Computer audio.
You talk, I'll try to fix it.
Well, how about bringing our camera back first?
We don't. It's not on.
I know.
Okay, listen. All they're gonna see.
Yes.
All they're
Explain
gonna see.
this to me.
Okay, there. Now it's on. There.
Now it's on.
You talk. I'll fix.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Just talk. Okay.
Just talk.
Yeah, I can't hear what you're saying anymore.
Well, I wanted to.
This is why the microphone's not working.
Probably good.
Plug it in.
Doesn't go in that way. Doesn't go in this way. It's got to go in that way.
No.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, everything's working now.
Well, good. That'd be a lesson to you. Check the cords first.
Before you start sticking your feet through them.
Okay, that was my bad.
Yeah.
I admit that, yeah, I kind of did that. But let's not let that delay us any more than it already has.
I just want to throw out there, because y'all only heard and saw bits and pieces of the comeuppance that was unfolding back here. For like a hot minute, we had the camera back, but we didn't have sound back. And like, I'm trying to figure out why there's no sound. You heard my little announcement of un momento, por favor. And then, I turned it back off and I was looking and fiddling. And he said he was just going to run off computer audio. And I was like, okay, you do that. And then I'll try to figure out why the microphone's not working. Well, it wasn't working because obviously.
No, you just said talk.
It wasn't plugged in.
You just said talk.
You're
no, it's
killing
good.
me.
You are just very disruptive, because there is some serious information to be put out this evening.
You're killing me.
On Thursday night, we talked about a little bit about what love was, and, long-term love, short-term love, attraction and all. Mm-hmm. But throughout history, for thousands of years, herbs have been used for everything from healing to religious ceremonies. And, when they started talking about witchcraft and stuff, because herbs contain energy, mm-hmm. and they have certain effects beyond just the medicinal and flavoring aspects.
Right.
So, there is a lot to be said, especially about aromatherapy. And we have some roller balls, and we've been kind of kicking around the idea of bringing out some aromatherapy stuff. But you can, check out the scents, match them up with also different healing properties. And it's really amazing what you can kind of get from this. But cannabis was originally consumed, at people think from my reading, in tent-like structures with hot rocks, like almost like a sauna or charcoal. Oh yeah, charcoal braziers for incense. Be very careful if you use them. I almost burnt down an altar one time because they get very hot, especially if they're brass. So don't go there. And I'm kind of a student of religions. I've read and studied religions all over the world and all the different continents, and kind of came up with my own philosophical path. But cannabis has been used for years, and they would go into a tent, and I guess they did the original hot boxing. But it was all vaporized. They didn't have papers, or a lot of them didn't. I don't even think had pipes at that time. So they would enclose a structure and throw cannabis on charcoal, and it would vaporize, wouldn't burn, kind of like an incense charcoal brazier. And then they'd crawl in this tent and hang out for a few. But this was later, it became more for the elite class, the priests, and the cool kids got to go into the cannabis tent.
So these cannabis tents, were they like what I think of as like a sweat lodge?
Yeah, it'd be along the same idea. Instead of having steam or sweat, you would have a bunch of smoke. I mean, it was vented so you wouldn't suffocate, but
Right.
you'd get quite a dose.
But you'd be hotboxed in the tent.
Right. Now, I mean, that is my favorite way to consume.
Being hotboxed?
No, vaporizing.
You need to clarify that.
All right. My favorite way to consume, next to being in a hot box tent, is vaporizing. Is that clear enough?
Mm-hmm. Have you seen those little single person tents?
Yeah.
I've been doing wonderful things with those.
I
You just take one of those little single person tents and hotbox in it. If you don't have anybody else to hotbox with.
Right. That's kind of lonely hotboxing. But the reason I brought that kind of up to begin with is because my favorite way to consume is vaporizing. And this, I want to show everybody, is the Onsen Labs vaporizer. And I love this. This is it was originally developed as a device for dispensaries. It is just absolutely wonderful. It allows you to get flavor profiles that from the terpenes that you just don't get anywhere else. But
So, I got a question.
Yes.
So since it vaporizes it, so my thought process would be, since it's vaporized rather than burned, can you get some of the terpenes that would be lost where it was burned while you were smoking with?
Certainly. You get a lot more of the terpene profile. And to tell you how much I really like this is my hat's sacred to me, right? But I do have an Onsen Labs pin up here. My friend Steve, No Cough Golf, or better known as Vaporizer Steve, invented this. And as a matter of fact, he has just committed to be one of the guests on the show in coming series.
That'll be cool.
Right. We're going to start bringing on some guests, and these people are going to be absolutely great. Next week, we have Michael Webster, and he is the founder and manager of the Fallen Leaves dinner event. And this, it's in Detroit, and this is the fourth dinner he's put on. It's like really fine dining. But the thing is, it's the networking and the results that he's been by bringing people together over food. So check us out. He will be on next Monday. And we also have Elena Cohen, who is the pot publicist. She's going to be on. Pierre Davis, the chef and owner of Euphoria Eats.
Hello, Ash.
Hey, Ash. He is going to be on also. So we've got a lot of great. We've got Terpene Tom that's going to come on, and he won't be live, but we're going to do a pre-recorded thing. He is the smartest guy I know as far as terpenes.
So we're going to have a lot of popping guests, is what you're saying.
We are going to have some incredible guests. We're going to introduce you guys to some friends of mine that from all areas of the industry. we're gonna have people pop up and talk to us and check things out. We may have some musicians, some authors that we're getting lined up. Yeah, I think we're gonna have some good people coming up in the future.
Cool.
So, how do you feel about love spells?
They can be dangerous.
Uh huh. And exactly why?
Well, if you don't know what you're doing, you can mess it up.
Well, that's one thing. Now, I guess one of the things that I want to draw a distinction to is
Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Lisa.
hi Jimmy, hi Lisa, namaste. Is attracting love versus trying to attract a specific love. Because if you're trying to attract a specific love, then you are, in your case, it would be like turning in a axe murderer willing to kill somebody for 10 loaves of bread to a pacifist, because you're acting against their nature. You're trying to have them do or be something they can't be.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right, and that's a
It's
reason.
like using it to like control somebody's feelings would be more of like a control thing, and it would not be good.
Exactly, because it's not genuine, and that's why a lot of these love spells, will fail, because you're trying to make somebody do something against, if they had a choice. So, kind of, and also kind of watch what you're doing, because some stuff works. Now, attracting love is something different,
Hmm.
and when you attract love, you're looking inside yourself. You're opening yourself up. It is more about you managing your energy than trying to manage energy outside. It makes you more receptive to things. It makes you easier to approach. It puts you in the right mindset. So I think it's an important distinction about attracting love, as far as spells and charms,
Mm-hmm.
and you know trying to manipulate somebody through magic to fall in love with you. Oh, what do you got there? Hot news?
I was gonna say hi to Tucker and hi to Benjamin.
Well, hi Tucker,
And
hi
hi to
Benjamin. I tell you, thank you guys.
Jeremy.
Thank you guys for joining us. But I think cannabis is going to be playing a uh, larger aspect in love, because alcohol used to be the thing that would help you lower your inhibitions, open up a little more freely. But alcohol also had some severe drawbacks.
I've heard, and I don't know how much truth there is to this, but it sounded plausible when I heard it.
Uh-oh.
I've heard that cannabis can be an aphrodisiac.
Yes, some strains. As a matter of fact, one strain that I had was strawberry Kush, and that has some aphrodisiac effects to it. And I'd like to find out more, why that is. And that's why it's going to be so great having Tom on and talk about these different terpenes
Mm-hmm.
and what brings out that, because that might be something to, look into to growing a strain high in that terpene.
Now, I'm not a biochemical scientist, and I haven't studied very much on the makeups of certain things biochemically, but I would think there has to be some kind of chemical found in aphrodisiacs that's also found in that specific strain of cannabis.
Well, I guess that we're going to have to try some of that, or look into that and see. And Tom's probably going to be a good guy to go off of. Oh yeah, some cookies. I tell you, I was sent some of the best smoke that I've had in a long time. It was oh, maybe I should read it.
But yeah, like
Tangent
chocolate.
Tangelato. Tangelato.
Tangelato.
Tangelato. And I want to thank you. It is some of the and if you wish to take credit for it in the comments, you may. I don't know about calling you out and thanking you, but man, it is yes, it's got to be some of the best smoke that I've had recently.
I think it's supposed to be pronounced like Tangelato.
That's what I said.
Not like tan gelato, not like a tan colored gelato, but like tangelato, like
the fruit.
Tangelo.
Yeah.
There's not a fruit called tangelato.
No, but there's a
Tangelo.
Yeah, there's a fruit called Tangelo. I thought
Yeah.
everybody knew that.
Yeah. Well,
obviously you didn't.
No, I did.
You
I
didn't.
said Tangelo. I said Tangelo, but it sounded like, because the way you said it, you like paused in between tan and gelato. You said tan gelato.
You're really not being very nice to me tonight.
But anyway, I was trying to say something like in chocolate and like couscous and like there's other stuff that's supposed to be considered an aphrodisiac. Like if I had to speculate, I'd say
I didn't know couscous was an aphrodisiac.
Couscous is an aphrodisiac. You need to watch Friends sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a new show?
No. I haven't watched Friends in eons, but like there's this one episode. I think it's the episode where Monica's fat and they're like living their lives that aren't their lives. Like a parallel universe episode is basically what it is. And Monica is still with her boyfriend that she broke up with.
I have no idea.
And
what
she's
I'm
trying
sorry.
to
I have no
him.
idea what you're talking about.
She's trying
I have
to
no point of
seduce him,
reference.
and she's a chef, so she makes couscous because couscous is an aphrodisiac. Somebody, please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
I think you've lost everybody, including myself. But now, wouldn't it make sense that now that people are becoming more aware of cannabis and less afraid of cannabis, and it's becoming more normalized, I guess, for nothing else. Still illegal here in the state of Indiana, but it is becoming more accepted. And that's not because the voters don't want it. It's because we've got some dicks in the state house that won't even bring it up. But I think that's beginning to change. So it's been a little bit since I followed up on the cannabis issues in the state. After the election, I was a little pissed because my name was supposed to be on the ballot and wasn't, and I was kind of upset about that.
What is couscous?
It's a grain.
You eat it with your hands?
Well, I guess you could.
Was it like quinoa?
Yeah.
It was like one of the little bubbly grains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because like in the show, she ate it with her hands like this.
Of course, I mean, you eat everything with your hands, so it doesn't really affect you. Yeah.
In a lot of cultures, they eat with their hands because it's
convenient.
It's the way to be.
Convenient. But you look back, and just as people have downgraded traditional herbal remedies.
Hello, Cosmo.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for joining.
Cosmo Beard,
right in the house. I'm digging it.
Don't know yet,
Digging
Mom.
it. My choo-choo went off the track.
Mm.
That happens.
So is couscous like an ancient grain?
I think so. I'm not sure of the history on it. I do not have a refined palate.
Well, because what is it? Steel cut oats?
Yeah.
Like the cold oats, like the overnight oats that have become real popular lately. Those are ancient grains.
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Hello, Kimberella.
Kimberella.
Hello.
Hello.
Terry.
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 Hello.
Hello, Terry. But you would make, it makes sense that not only do we have, these herbal remedies,
Yeah.
but our ancient people, discovered also additional properties, and aromatherapy is one of them. But some of the magical properties, or what we call it for less technical. Oh yeah.
Couscous is a pasta.
Oh, couscous is a pasta.
Our producers are just now informing me that couscous is a pasta.
Let's give away something.
Hey, I need you to keep talking while I pull the giveaway tool up.
You cannot multitask.
Well, it's gonna take a second.
It's going to take a
Do you
second.
want these
Well, why are
people
you
to get
talking?
bored?
Why are you talking to me and not pulling up the giveaway?
I told you to start talking.
I mean, I don't understand this, but. And our show tonight is being brought to you by Master Roachee's Garden, masterroacheesgarden.com. Check us out. We've got our oils, we've got our carts. On there, we have merchandise. You're going to have to try out some of our stuff. It's simple, natural, unique. We kind of talked to, was that was last Monday, we talked a little bit about our groovy days. It's something that we haven't. Now, you sign up for our newsletter, you get 10% off on your first order, or whatever order you wish to use it on. And also right now for the month of February, we have our Ambrosia Nights, which is my favorite formulation up to this point, on sale, 10% off. So as far as I know, you can use both coupons, and that could give you 20% off our Ambrosia Nights. So check us out at masterroacheesgarden.com and see what we can help you out with. How's it coming, Caitlin?
I'm trying to think of what I want the hashtag
Well,
to be.
how about couscous? Can you spell it?
Maybe.
Well, it's going to be something like couscous. Who knows? I mean, last week our first hashtag was So, yeah, good thought, Master Roachee Monday, but and God bless. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Aren't you supposed to throw salt over your shoulder?
No, that's if you spill salt, you goober.
Oh, I'm almost ready to reload my vaporizer here. What are you doing? Are you there yet?
Quit asking. You're supposed to be talking to the people, not me.
I am talking to the people.
Buddy.
I always choose somebody to talk to other than you. Because you never have anything to say.
I have lots to say.
You do.
You just don't want to hear it.
Well, I want to hear about this transition from, herbs, and all of this came from shamans, witches, medicine men, early doctors. That's where all of this knowledge of plants and magical herbs came from. And Western technology and medicine's just beginning to catch up with this.
Yeah.
Oh, she did that for her life coach.
No.
And, I was out motivating her earlier tonight. And telling her, the show's all about love. And without me as your life coach, where would you be? You see,
I'd be fine.
Speechless. It left her speechless. So couscous.
Ash said the food's so nice they named it twice.
All right. All right. So that is our first hashtag. And what are we going to give away here? Beard oil, Frisbee and rolling papers. What are they signing up for?
Ma, what should we give away? Beard oil, your choice. per Mama Roachee.
All right, so we're going to be giving away a bottle of Master Roachee's beard oil, your choice of oak moss amber or the Nag Champa. Check it out.
Is that all you had to say?
Maybe not.
Okay.
So,
your sentence just ended rather abruptly. I was a little surprised. Like, it caught me a little bit off guard because I was listening to you talk, and then all of a sudden there was nothing.
nothing. I'm just going to leave you hanging out there.
Surprising.
Give you a little dead air to deal with.
I ain't no so good with that air, buddy.
No, you are not. And that's why we like to share dead air with you.
No. It's no good.
So what do you think about my theory that if you want to attract love, it needs to come within inside you, not externally?
I agree, because that goes into what we were talking about on Thursday about how you got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. So when attracting love, the feeling does need to come from inside you. But also, I feel like with the same concepts of those love spells, like once you've enacted a love spell, you are looking for love around you in different forms.
So instead of just doing a straight love spell, what I think would be a good addition is to add some stuff in for peace and harmony. You know, to kind of help balance that energy out.
Right.
You know, so and we learned a lot of this stuff, but you know, we're still not sure how it works. But I have to say that back when I was doing more of aromatherapy and helping people, that the success rate was higher than you would think. And our aromatherapy, you know, it works kind of like cologne. It has a different effect on each person because of each, you know, body chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So on that, you know, if we were doing a aromatherapy thing for attracting love,
Mm-hmm.
we would probably two different things. One attract female, one attract male, because you're going to use different scents that are basically, it's kind of mimicking or trying to mimic pheromones.
Well,
that's what a lot of clone does.
You want to know what I think?
What do you think?
I think
Caitlin the Talent.
Nobody knows what they're looking for in a mate anymore.
You heard it first from Caitlin the Talent.
Would you like me to elaborate?
Nobody knows what they're looking for in a mate anymore.
Would you like me to elaborate on that?
Yes, okay. I would.
Okay, so in nature,
in the wild,
the majority of animals, just like you just said, they find their mates based off of pheromones secreted through said animal's sweat glands, and or if the animal does not have sweat glands, pores. Right. And at a certain level, humans
protect your cords.
Keep your foot out of my cords, and I won't need to protect them. No, why?
Protect your cords.
I don't know why you want to mess with my cords, but just leave them alone. Any hoozle, humans are animals. Period. Right. So, how long has deodorant been around?
Probably since the 1920s or 30s.
Too long. Because the problem with deodorant is it masks all of our natural smells. So, like, if you're with somebody that wears deodorant all the time, you won't know whether or not you are, like, actually physiologically attracted to that person because, you know, you aren't attracted to their natural musk.
Interesting.
So nobody knows what they're looking for anymore.
And interesting thought. Interesting thought.
Because everybody be masking their smells.
Well, and maybe that's how some of this aromatherapy can stimulate and simulate some of the pheromones that we were covering up. Or in the time when there was not deodorant, enhance the pheromones already present.
True. Well, because, okay, so I've seen a few different videos on TikTok circulating about how, you know,
TikTok.
Some people.
That's a Smithsonian authority.
No.
Okay.
This was in relation to present day stuff. Like the first one, I think I saw somebody post, they said, "Is it weird that I am attracted to how my partner's armpits smell?" Well, no, it's not weird because that's basic biology. Before deodorant, we were attracted to how our partner's armpits smelled. If, you had picked the right partner.
Oh.
Or if you were attracted to your partner.
All right.
Privy to deodorant, of course.
So you're saying that everybody just needs to get hot and sweaty and run around and sniff each other.
It would help.
It would help.
Find somebody that you like how they smell without deodorant on. If you don't like how they smell without deodorant on, they're not the one.
Now. You know what? You may be onto something.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of the courting ceremonies, especially back in time, there was a lot of dance involved.
Right.
So, everybody, again, time and setting, but, they would, start going through these ceremonies that they'd prepare for, days in advance.
Right.
And, they would dance and, find mates. And maybe that's part of it.
I mean, I could see that because if you're dancing, you're getting hot and sweaty. And obviously, if you're looking for your mate, you're planning on shacking up after, you do the dance. So, I mean, you would have to at least have to tolerate how the other person would smell.
Right. Well, you see, even though I am an amazing dancer, I do have one thing that if I do it to anyone, they will fall madly in love with me. And I did it to your mother. And that's the only time I've used it because it is such a powerful attraction mechanism for me. And I have a wink that I can give. And if I do this wink, people just, fall madly in love with me. And it happened. It worked on your mother. She'll tell you about it. It's a romantic story.
I know the story. Keep your feet to yourself.
You know the story, then you know how romantic and touching it is. No, I can not do the wink on air. It would cause chaos.
Okay, so Jason and Jimmy, I'm just putting this out there. It's not okay to stink. Like, please be wearing your deodorant. However, I am saying, what I'm saying is,
yes. What are you saying? I thought they've got that right down. You're saying personal hygiene be damned.
Okay, no. Because okay,
no.
Another thing, sweat itself. The things that we perspire themselves are odorless. It's the bacteria on our skin that makes them stink. The bacteria make them stink because when they start consuming the sweat off our skin, that's what causes the stink. The stank. It's the bacteria on your skin. So
shower.
That is what causes
soap and water.
Yes. So, if you wash yourself like you should and you sweat.
Soap and water, Caitlin.
But do not fester in your sweat because when you fester in your sweat, that's when you start to smell gross.
You heard it again from Caitlin the Talent. Do not fester in your own sweat.
Thank you, Lisa. Yes, but yeah. Thank you for saying I'm correct. But you don't like when you fester
Hold
in
on,
your
hold on.
sweat.
Wait.
What?
Wait, did somebody say you were correct?
Yes, because I am.
How'd that person get on this?
I am knowledgeable. Any hoozle. Yeah, because it like if you are like obviously if you go like 5 days without taking a shower and you haven't put deodorant on, you're gonna smell bad, not good. But if you take a shower and then you go outside and you sweat a little bit and then the bad bacteria isn't on your skin that makes your pit smell like really nasty, then you're gonna be fine. But if you've been festering for a few days with sweaty pits and all that bacteria that's causing the stank, you're gonna be stanky. Period.
Stanky danky.
Period.
Oh, stanky danky. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why don't we find out if we have a winner?
Hang on. Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
With
yet.
both onions and garlic, we do actually sweat out certain chemicals in both
We
onions and
sweat
garlic.
toxins out of our body.
Yes, and there are toxins in both onions and garlic. However, there are a lot of good benefits to onions and garlic. But
Yes, there are.
there are also certain toxins that we sweat out of.
Yes, we
Sweat out from
we
onions
sweat
and garlic.
We sweat a lot of toxins out of our body.
I avoid onions because if I eat onions, like I feel like my breath be stinking like onions for several days, no matter how many times I brush my teeth. Now, garlic's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it's a treasure, really.
Yes, and that lingers with you for days and days and days.
So, Jimmy, no. Yeah, no. Jason said he likes people that smell like weed, which reminds me of a funny story.
This should be interesting.
So it
Funny
was
to her may not be.
It's not like ha funny, but it's like
Okay, please relate.
It's a funny memory. So it was like one of the first few times that I ever partook of the THC. And you know, I don't know if everybody remembers their first few times. But it was at least my second or third. But me and my friend had smoked a lot of weed. And I was very high. Very, very high. And it was very hot in our house. And freaking, we were both pouring sweat. And out of nowhere, I just yelled, I sweat the THC.
And he didn't fall in love with you because you stunk of THC.
No, it was a girl. Like my friend that was a girl.
Oh, and she didn't fall in love with you.
I didn't want her to fall in love with me.
It doesn't matter what you want. Love is love.
I didn't want the girl to fall in love with me. We were just friends.
And before there is physical love, there is energy love, energy that connects and, it seems if it can, pulse together and vibe together. And that's, I think, is the basis of love. And that self-love helps you get that vibration up. So you can match up with other higher vibration people and be happy in love. But if you got a low vibration person, a high vibration person, that doesn't work. You got to match your vibes. And I think that is the first thing. So you got to get your vibes up to get that healthy, loving relationship. Dig it.
Sure. But no, yeah, this girl was in the friend zone. We were friends.
Uh-huh.
It was not going any further
Right.
than that.
Yeah, I mean,
and we aren't friends now, so
right.
Clearly it didn't go any further than that. Lisa, do you think people that are attracted to onion pit smell like to eat onions a lot? Just a personal question.
One of the best things about a vaporizer also is already vaped weed. You can use it for infusions, for edibles and other stuff after you vaporize it. There is still a large content of active ingredients left in already vaped weed.
Tony, I think chives smell better than onions.
I dig chives.
I think they smell better than onions.
I like chives. Chives are awesome.
I think they smell better than onions. Like the smell of freshly cut onion grass. Love it. Now, I used to work
Freshly cut hemp or cannabis. I like.
Now, I used to work at Papa John's, as you know, that was my first job.
Oh yes.
So I spent a lot of time prepping veggies.
Yes, you did.
And one of those was onions. And I think at this point in time, I am immune to the neurotoxin in onions that causes us to cry.
Really?
Because I don't cry when I cut onions anymore.
Well, I'll just have to cut some onions and put them in your pillow and see.
Well, it is what it is. But so, like, the smell of fresh cut onions, no, negative.
No, negative?
Negative. But fresh cut chives, it's like a whole different smell.
Oh.
It's a whole different smell.
Oh, I want to remind everybody about Thursday night on Thursday Night Vibes that tune in for the second half of how cannabis became illegal, or not second half, second installment. And when we get through this, you are going to be really pissed off. Right now, we've got some evil players, William Randolph Hearst and DuPont. And we've got some even more corrupt individuals getting ready to enter the scene. So check out Thursday Night Vibes to hear part deuce of the
Hello, William.
Of how cannabis became illegal. And once it became illegal in the United States, we used our weight and made it illegal all around the world.
Thanks for the love, Dieter, but I'm not going to tell him. It'll inflate his ego.
Thanks.
He said he's just thanking you in general. He can't read the comments. He's not allowed.
Yeah, I don't get to see the comments.
No.
No, if they keep me in the dark, they only tell me what they want me to. They only tell me what they want me to know.
Hello, Shelly.
Hello, Shelly. When are we going to give something away?
Well, let me see where we're at with it. We need a few more people to hashtag couscous.
All right, we need a couple more people to hashtag couscous.
Not a couple. I said a few.
A few.
A couple means 2. A few means 3.
All right. Well, let people know that we're on.
Yeah.
Bring some friends over.
Bring your booties.
So we can start giving away some stuff.
Bring your booties.
And I think next week, maybe we might be, I don't know. I know we're going to be giving away more Grow Fan boxes. So, but this week is some of our stuff. But yeah, bring over some friends and, get them to hashtag. Let's get this rolling.
3 more hashtag couscouses. Or wait, it might be 2 more now. 2 more hashtag couscouses. Now it's a couple more hashtag couscouses.
A couple of more.
Hashtag couscous. So, like, we know the oniony smell of armpits.
Now, what is this? Okay.
What?
I think we kind of deviated from our.
What are some other smells that you can think of that come from armpits?
I really don't think I want to go into other smells that come from armpits tonight. I think that's more of a Thursday night thing.
And the bacteria that cause them.
You can do that section on Thursday nights. So Thursday night, tune into underarm bacteria or underarm funk smells and the bacteria that causes them. That will be a segment for Caitlin, the talent.
I will have forgotten all about this by Thursday.
I will remind you. Probably Thursday, 15 minutes into the show.
I will have forgotten by then.
So you've got to check it out. And don't forget, we're going to start having guests. Michael Webster from Falling Leaves Dinners are going to be on next week. We also have Alana Cohen, pop publicist, that's going to be coming out. Vaporizer Steve, Pierre, and many more. and we're going to work on getting some music. Can we put some music up maybe?
No.
No music?
No.
All right.
Because I couldn't get logged into Spotify because your Spotify wasn't logged in on this computer. And I can't play a specific song without being logged into a paid Spotify.
No, it's supposed to be on there. You should have been able to log in.
It's not on here.
Well, I apologize because you'll have to check. We'll play them.
Nope, we're going to do the giveaway now because we got 20 entries in the hashtag.
All right. And we'll be playing Cush Banks on Thursday once we figure out our Spotify connection.
Yep.
So no Cush Banks tonight. I am sorry, but keep sending us in those that information as far as getting your music on. And I'm digging what we hear. But remember, please be original and good audio quality, video or album art, something for us to display while we play your tunes. And the other thing is a bio is always helpful. It helps me or helps Caitlin and I introduce you, let people know where to find your music, and any upcoming gigs that you have. We will be more than happy to throw those out in the comments.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Here we go. We're getting our drawings going. Michael Whalen, congratulations, my friend. Hit us up in the DM. Actually, Caitlin will tell you what you need to send us, and your choice of Oak Moss Amber or
Nag Champa.
Nag Champa, my favorite. I dig it.
Yeah, just send your address and a direct message to Master Roachee, the public figure page, not Master Roachee's Garden, the business page. So that is Master Roachee, the public figure page. Send a direct message with the flavor of beard oil that you would prefer.
Aha. Master Roachee, I know him.
If Michael is here. If Michael is here, Michael's got to show up to claim the winnings. So you take a little of it and I'm digging this. This is the Oak Moss Amber, I do believe. Nobody tag Michael. We're going to give him a second to show up. And if he doesn't show up, we will spin again.
Spin again.
Not yet.
Not yet. Caitlin says not yet.
Nope.
Well, Miss Caitlin, look at that. Now that's what Master Roachee's beard oil will do for you.
Mm-hmm. He's here. Okay, Michael. What you're gonna want to do is
congratulations, Michael.
Is send your address.
Congratulations.
We will sit
Michael
here in silence for the rest of the time. Do not care.
Go ahead, Caitlin. Sorry for interrupting you.
What you're gonna want to do is send a direct message to Master Roachee, the public figure page. And send us your address and the flavor of beard oil that you would like to have, whether it be the Nag Champa or the Oak Moss and Amber.
So you're offering him flavors and not scents?
It is what it is.
Well, I hope he's not going to eat it. I don't know.
That's up to him.
You said it didn't taste very good.
I've never tasted it.
Yes, I distinctly remember you taking a big shot of Nag Champa instead of Golden Medley or Groovy Days.
No.
Yeah. I distinctly remember that.
I don't remember it at all because I hardly ever use the CBD oil tinctures because I don't partake that often because of my job.
Right.
Yep.
Just when I.
So if that were to have happened, it would have been because of you, because usually you give me doses of them. So why would you feed your daughter beard oil?
See how it tastes. I figured you'd be a good trial. You said it didn't taste good. In fact, you said several other things too. But that was after a heavy night of drinking.
I really think you're thinking of somebody else.
Nope.
Because
No,
yeah.
I'm positive. My mind's a steel trap.
Yeah, I doubt that. Because even when I do partake, I tend to not cross things like that, especially if I okay.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. If that is your story, Caitlin the talent.
Yep.
So as we progress through time, and that's where colognes came into being, is actually from the aromatherapy. So since just like music and audio can bring back memories or create feelings, so can scents. And we've discovered this, and we found out that certain people are attracted to certain scents. And this is kind of the rise of colognes and perfumes. But it actually started out as spells and attractions.
Right.
But just like perfumes, not all aromas and herbs will work with individual body chemistry. Now, I don't know if that's because of the bacteria on the body, possibly, or just the pH of the sweat and the toxins from the person. So, it's almost to the point where you kind of need to make some of the stuff on an individual basis. What you doing, Caitlin?
Getting our next hashtag.
Oh, she's getting ready the next hashtag giveaway.
Okay. So, Lisa, the only one I know off of hand is chamomile.
What's that?
She asked what scents are good for sleep other than lavender.
Oh, lilac is very good for sleep. Amber can be good for sleep too. I like amber for sleeping. There's many other scents. Also, it depends on do you want a restful night's sleep? Do you want dreams? Do you not want dreams? As a matter of fact, we were talking about oregano. And if you sprinkle a little oregano or put a little oregano sachet in your pillow, it will help having more lucid and vivid dreams. So there's all kinds of different combinations. But I think lilac and lavender are wonderful for a restful sleep.
Great.
But I do believe it is lavender that has one effect on a female and has a different effect on a male. Females can find the scent of lavender arousing, where it doesn't do. It actually does the opposite to guys. So maybe a lavender sachet in your pillow and not filling the room with it. So just a word of caution.
I know eating certain things before bed too, Lisa, can also help with sleep. She said that it's for her 6-year-old granddaughter who only sleeps 4 hours at a time. But I know, I think I've heard cheese is a good thing to eat before you go to sleep. to help with restful sleep. I don't know why, but
Warm milk has always been a good thing. And yeah, at 6, probably not going to drink tea.
well, the problem with milk is a lot of people are lactose intolerant.
Well, if she's not lactose intolerant,
Actually, a mutagenic defect to be not lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerance is actually that's you're supposed to be lactose intolerant. Humans are supposed to stop drinking milk after they stop breastfeeding, and if you're not lactose intolerant, you actually have like I said, mutagenic defect in your DNA. Your body has mutated to produce the enzyme that digests milk.
So are you suggesting that we have mutants roaming the planet?
Well, everybody has mutated DNA.
Everybody. And how do you, and so you're calling everybody mutants?
Well,
I don't, shouldn't we get like X-Men powers or something?
No.
Why?
So that's not the way it works.
Well, you said we're mutants. I want X-Men type power.
Chamomile tea really helps. So like she doesn't produce dopamine at all. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. I'll look into some stuff, Lisa, and see if I can find something that'll help you out. I've got a few things in mind, but I just want to check and make sure that there's double check side effects and contraindications. But I might be able to give you a little bit of a recipe on something to try, and it will be chamomile honey and a couple of other ingredients.
All right, let's.
So yeah, I would be happy to share that with you.
Next giveaway.
Next giveaway.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Ta-da!
Not quite sure of your spelling on that, but I get the hint.
Well, I Googled it.
Okay.
So
maybe it's just my reading. That couldn't be possible.
I Googled it.
You Googled it.
Right. Yeah.
You Googled it.
Yep.
I am just absolutely thrilled that you can Google. And you don't have to thank me for showing you how to do that.
You didn't show me how to do that.
Yes, I did. I'm your life coach. And Googling is one of the things that, I think I excel at.
You hardly know how to use your phone.
But I excel at Googling.
Do you?
Yes.
So you're telling me you could Google something on your phone right now?
If I chose to do so.
Do it.
No, I have nothing that I really want to Google. I Google all my stuff before the show. And that way I have like reference material.
But can you do it from your phone?
Well, of course I can. Because I'm a technological whiz.
Is that why I run the show? Because you're a technological whiz?
No, it's because you're the talent.
Is that why you unplugged the camera and the microphone? Because you're a technological whiz?
I was checking your response time for troubleshooting.
Is that why whenever you thought the microphone was plugged back in, it wasn't? Because you're a technological whiz?
I saw that. I wanted to see how long it would take for you to recognize the issue that we had.
Okay.
So you can thank me.
Sure. Michael, I think it only collects just one of your hashtags. I'm not 100% for sure. You can put in more hashtags and it might enter you more times, but I think the giveaway tool only
it's one hashtag per
only does
per
asking because he won the last one.
Oh, no, it should not. You should be able to
Yeah, you can put your hashtag in for another giveaway. And then
we're gonna do a rolling train papers this one anyways.
if you want to have the prize, you can, or if you want us to spin again, you can.
Well, he's going to want this. This is
It's
a
up to
rolling
you.
tray. This is a rolling tray and papers. And these are limited edition papers. These papers were made to give out at CanaCon. And they are not being reproduced. They are a unbleached hemp paper. The feedback that I've got from folks, it's some of the best papers they've ever used. So whoever gets this is going to be lucky.
John Shuett, you need to go to the link that I have put up on the screen, StreamYard.com/Facebook, and you need to allow StreamYard to use your Facebook stuff. It doesn't collect like any personal data or anything. It just allows us to see you and allows you to be entered into the giveaway, okay? Thank you.
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody gets in on the giveaways.
Yep.
I am all discombobulated tonight. Oh, I think I know what went flying off the. I think I know what went flying off the desk earlier. So let's see.
Lisa Tucker, I definitely think some animals negatively respond to pheromones because what we need to remember when thinking about pheromones is that it's not just good pheromones that are put out from not only our bodies, but from animal bodies as well. Like the saying that we've all heard,
Yes.
they can smell your fear. Humans and other animals as well do emit pheromones for certain other emotions. So, like with fear, yep, we sure did. There he goes again, fam, with his technological expertise.
Watch what I'm doing. Did I do that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm getting a few of those tonight.
Technological expertise.
You are just amazingly lucky tonight. Amazingly lucky. Do you know? Do you know how truly fortunate you are? Hey, Caitlin.
Don't talk to me right now.
We have the microphone.
Yeah, I know.
We lost the camera.
Please be quiet.
You don't want me to talk while you're doing that?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do we want dark, dead space?
Listen, right now I could beat you and nobody would know. So you need to stop.
They would know.
They wouldn't know.
My screaming would alert them to the.
They would not know.
Yes, they would know.
They wouldn't know.
Nobody wants to see you beat me.
They wouldn't see it. They wouldn't have seen it because you unplugged the camera again.
Yeah,
Just
we're
so
gonna
you
have
know.
to figure out something a little bit better for the cords here.
I already have a solution. Don't stick your feet in them. Swears these guys. It's like working with a toddler sometimes.
You love me. I am your life coach.
No, you're not.
I look out for you. I am helping you become all that you can be.
Jason, just because you would hear it If you couldn't see it, doesn't mean that it happened.
There's a lot of things I see that didn't happen.
Okay, Lisa, the only problem with zip ties would be so y'all don't know because you can't see. You might have noticed a few times I flicked on the camera. It was right in my face. So we do the live stream off of laptops hooked up to Ethernet cables. So like we can't really zip tie it down to anything either because it's also on like a little portable table. So that's
Yeah.
the problem with that.
But if I raise it up and put it off the floor, that helps. You know, probably should have done that at the beginning.
You can't raise the table.
Maybe a clothespin to hold it where it is.
You can't raise the table. The most efficient strategy would be to keep your feet out of the cords.
Well, I would agree.
Then do it.
You heard it here, folks. Keep your feet out of the cords. Quit unplugging the camera and the microphone. From Caitlin, the talent. I emphasize that point for you, Caitlin.
Fam, we've only got 10 entries in our hashtag pheromones giveaway for a rolling tray and a couple of packs of rolling papers. So get your friends in here. This time I want 25 before we spin it. Please.
25 before we spin it to win it. So yeah, come on over and let's get 25 people in here. Spin to win. Spin to win. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Waiting on you to talk.
Oh, I wish you'd make up your mind whether to talk or not talk.
Well,
because I talk and you tell me to be quiet, and then I'm quiet and you want me to talk. So I'm getting mixed signals here.
That was while I was fixing the computer.
And you're being awfully bossy tonight.
Run your show. This is your show, Master Roachee Monday. Run your show.
No, this is all about you, Caitlin, the talent. I am nothing without Caitlin. Mm-hmm. She is the talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been feeling ill the last day or so. I think I've been running a fever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought I probably should mention that.
Okay.
But yes, without you, without your mother, I am nothing. I am less than nothing.
Some concentrated elderberry would help with that fever, bud.
That yes, I like elderberry.
It would help.
Well, also white willow bark can work as a fever reducer and anti-inflammation. And that is a favorite of mine.
Right.
Precursor to aspirin. I think it works better within the body, a little gentler, less chances of stomach issues that high dose or aspirins that give to you. So there are pain relieving alternatives out there, and also fever reducing alternatives. And I think a slippery elm bark is also one of the fever reduction. At least that's what jumped into mind.
Slippery what?
Elm bark.
Elm bark.
Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me on that. Remember, always double check your sources, and be very careful if you mess with herbs and herbal remedies. These can be quite strong and can interact with other medication that you're taking. So always consort. Talk to your doctor or medical professional before starting any type of natural or cannabis or cannabinoid CBD regimen, and make sure that you're getting the right doses, the right products for your needs. And Canna coaches and other professionals can help you with this. And you're always welcome to DM us, and we can talk to you about that too, and see if we can help you a little bit. But we are not doctors. We do not diagnose or treat any injuries or illnesses. So I want to make sure I got that disclaimer in. And
Lisa Tucker said, "Old man's beard mushrooms help with pain and fever."
I am not familiar with old man mushrooms. It's I guess a strain that I will need to check out. Very interesting. I'm not aware of that. Thank you for sharing, Lisa Tucker. I'm always interested in learning new things, and I rely heavily on my books and notes because
Lisa Tucker said it's also called Spanish moss.
Oh, Spanish moss. Yes. I'm familiar with Spanish moss. Rely a lot on my books and notes and all, because trying to memorize everything is impossible. There's too many herbs and spices and mushrooms and
not
stuff.
a mushroom, it's a fungus.
Fungi. I'm a fungi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. How are we doing? We need more people in here?
Yes, we need 12 more people.
Oh, wow. We need 12 people.
12 more #pheromones hashtags. And we will be giving away a Frisbee and 2 packs of rolling papers.
That is a rolling tray, not a Frisbee. You unintelligent cuckoo. So, a Master Roachee original rolling tray, just like the rolling tray I have here. But this one's clean. I'm sorry you're not getting anything that's on that tray. And not one, but 2 packs. 2 packs of the Master Roachee's rolling papers. Limited edition. You will not get these anywhere else. These are not for sale. They were made for CannaCon to hand out, and the only way to get them is through our giveaways. So, a rolling tray and 2 packs of rolling papers. And don't forget, we have a Master Roachee's garden grinder, and these are just fantastic. I've got mine over there, but I guess we've used. Somebody's been dipping into inventory. We shouldn't have 2 that are being used. So good solid metal engraved top grinders. So they are available on our website, masterroachesgarden.com. So check us out.
I have changed my mind. If we get 2 more hashtags.
2 more hashtags.
We will spin for the Frisbee and the 2 packs of rolling papers.
All right, let's go with let's get 2 more people.
Just 2 more people.
Let your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, let them know. Come on over. Get involved in this drawing.
Yes. 2 more
I
people.
figured you would be more willing to talk about love tonight than what you've been putting out.
What aspect of it would you like me to talk about?
I was getting ready to talk about the cannabis becoming more normalized, and I think that between drinking and engaging with people, and smoking cannabis and engaging with people, I see a huge difference.
Right.
Huge difference. And the drawbacks from alcohol are also just as nasty. But I do believe it helps lower the ambitions, not nearly as much as alcohol does. But I think it also makes us more receptive. Alcohol seems to make us more I focused, or me focused, and I think cannabis brings out a little bit of the extrovert in people, and maybe the right strain, but it helps people engage, lower that stress and anxiety a little bit without um, losing the ability to be rational.
I feel like definitely the right strain has a lot to do with it, because what happens to me a lot of the time when I partake is I get very paranoid, which is part of the reason why I don't partake that often, is because I get really bad paranoia. So I am in full support of cannabis, but
All right.
I just don't. Just personally for me.
Well, Mama Roachee doesn't partake either. In fact, at all. I mean, you
Yep.
do try different stuff.
Yeah, I like to try different stuff because not everything makes me super paranoid. It's mainly when I smoke or inhale cannabis or Delta 8 products or other derivatives from hemp. That's usually when I get paranoid, when I take it in through my lungs. Now, when I have ingested edibles, I've never really gotten that paranoia feeling. And then, once again, this is just my personal experience. I'm not saying like it's how it will be for everybody. This is just how it is for me.
But everybody has a different and favorite way to consume.
Mm-hmm.
And like I personally like to stack. I like to do edibles and then a little smoke or some oil, and kind of stack it up and get ready for a full day.
Right.
So I like stacking. I love vaporizing, and this is a wonderful machine. I can't wait to get Steve on here from Onsen Labs to tell you how he came up with this and how it works. He can really get into it. He's very passionate, and he's working on a new revolutionary design. So definitely check out when Vaporizer Steve Goff from Onsen Labs is going to be on. It's going to dig it, and Michael Webster next week is going to be here talking about food and networking and some great stuff that he's been doing out in Detroit. So we want to introduce you to some cool people, and we'll be having music next week. We were supposed to have it this week.
Just keeping you guys updated. We only need one more hashtag for the giveaway.
One more hashtag, and we will be giving away.
Okay, we can do it.
We got it.
We can do it. Good job, guys. I knew you.
We can do it.
We actually got 17, so good job, guys.
All right.
Yeah, overachievers.
We love overachievers. Jane Doe. Oh, congratulations, Jane. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, Jane, what I'm going to need you to do is direct message Master Roachee with the color of Frisbee that you would like to receive.
That's me.
And make sure you message the public figure page, not our business page. So once again, that's Master Roachee on Facebook. Send him a direct message with your address and the color of Frisbee that you would like.
That's orange or the aqua.
Yes, orange or aqua.
Very good. Congratulations. Congrats. I got another topic that a little conspiracy theory. that I want to share with you, and we may talk about this more on maybe on a Thursday night. But I'm thinking that this might be humanity 2.0 or 3.0.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's very possible that there could have been more advanced civilizations in the past that have been just utterly wiped out because of glaciers and like the younger Dryas period, but where sea levels rose 400 feet in some of the probably the best area to be inhabited. But I'm thinking that that's why we don't have the missing link, because we've been engaging with all of these other humanoids also throughout the time period, but we just keep either destroying ourselves or getting destroyed. And there's a few remnants of humanity that live, rebuild.
hello, Patrick.
So yeah. Anyway, I got that's my conspiracy theory that people take refuge underground or high above and ride out whatever the catastrophe is, and we keep adding to the collective knowledge each time we reemerge.
Right.
And that's why we're not finding anything. But
What's your hashtag going to be now?
but I think the history of
Beard oil.
oh, the troll in the corners dropped in.
What's the matter?
I saw that. You two. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's painful. You can hate on me, and that's fine, but just don't hate on me in front of me.
You need more wine.
Oh, that explains it. The
I
wine,
didn't get the wine until after you annoyed me.
I want to congratulate everybody for making it through a miserable Monday, and joining us here with Master Roachee's Monday. Hopefully, we're brightening up and giving you something to look forward to on a Monday. Now, I hate Mondays. I hate Tuesdays. I pretty much Fridays I can kind of get by with, but yeah. I'll be the first person that says working sucks. But the vaporizer doesn't. And this is almost odorless. The only thing that you're exhaling is water vapor. This heats, it does not burn. No flame. My favorite way to consume.
So, Tony Parker, just from my experience with patients and Paxlovid and any kind of heart medications, I do know that the Paxlovid does interact with your heart. Like I know certain medications had to be put on hold while my patients were taking Paxlovid, and other. Because there's another one out there that's like Paxlovid that my doctor's prescribed, but it does do something to your heart that fiddles with things. There's some kind of comeuppance that happens in there. Like a lot of people had like their Norvasc got put on hold whenever they would have to be on the Paxlovid. So that's just my knowledge of it. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I do work directly with patients who are on heart medications and occasionally medications such as Paxlovid.
So that would be a good pharmacist question or physician question.
Well, Lisa Tucker and Tony Parker were talking about Paxlovid in the comments while you were talking about something else. And I just saw where Tony said that he has an electrical problem, where they have an electrical problem with their heart. So, yeah, just from like, I don't know the exact science behind it, but I know like from my observations, obviously
like an AV node irregularity.
I'm not sure. just like from my observations, like I said, I know off the top of my head that Norvasc was one of the medications put on hold if a patient was taking Paxlovid. There were other heart and blood pressure medications that patients were taking that got put on hold. I just can't think of any off the top of my head when taking the Paxlovid because of how it interacts with those drugs. So once again, not a doctor, but I would be willing to bet, like I said, just based on my observations, that the Paxlovid affects your heart in some kind of way,
I don't know.
which would be why.
I am not going to wade into this because it would be pure speculation on my part.
Like I said, my way in was just
Speculation, that's a
from
big word for me today.
observations
Oh, that's a big word for
from
you.
my field. So, yeah.
I'm proud that we are being able to fully use the language.
Even if you don't take heart medication, once again, not a doctor, but just know from the classes that I'm in and how things affect your body, there is a chance that it probably, like I said, affects your heart in a certain way with your given condition, as to why they wouldn't prescribe it to you. Probably something to do with cardiac arrest if you took it or something along those lines.
Well, that would be a bad.
I would think cardiac arrest or ischemia or one of those two things would be a reason why they wouldn't prescribe it to somebody
and
with.
You know, I know good. It's like, yeah, all right, that's good. And I know bad. Those are bad.
Well, that's typically the only time I don't see patients prescribed medications is when they have a true drug allergy or if there was something wrong with them like that.
Right.
Just from personal observation.
But again, a lot of these drugs all started out in the herbal arena or, alkaloids of these plants.
I was going to say, I don't know if Paxlovid did because it's an antiviral. Would it have?
It's possible. It's possible because there are antiviral plants out there.
Right.
So, but and that's really what the cannabis industry is up against. We have some big players. Number one, big alcohol. Every time a cannabis state goes legal, alcohol sales drop by the millions.
Right.
I mean, the alcohol companies aren't going to go not broke by any stretch of the imagination. And also, the more states that go legal, the pharmaceutical industry loses money, millions. They're not going to go broke either. But we're finding out that there is alternatives out there to things that have basically kind of been our only choice up until this time, because alcohol was the only intoxicant that was tolerated. Our medicines had to come through large corporations or, biotech companies, pharmacy companies. So we've lost so much of this natural history, and I'm hoping that that cannabis, as it reemerges, is going to, really open some people's eyes up to what we've been missing the last 100 years, this lost history.
Hello, Charles McWhorter.
Hey, Charles, welcome. Namaste, my friend.
Hello, Crystal McTyree Clay. I hope I pronounced that right.
Crystal. I love that name. I hardly ever get to say it. Yep. I dig it. I dig it. Yes, Caitlin, would you like to add anything?
Nope. It says it all.
What? Have you said it all?
Says it all.
It says it all.
You just got to tell them what you're giving away.
We're giving away beard oil.
Beard oil.
That we're gonna get. We gave away one beard oil. We're gonna we gave away a frisbee and rolling tray, and we're going to give another beard oil away tonight. Their choice.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God! You should put some hashtags in there that would be easy for me to enter. Let's man. That is that's almost too much.
It's literally technical difficulties, but
Oh, you suck.
what has happened? Oh, I minimized this page too.
And folks, I don't know what's going on here.
It's hashtag technical difficulties is what it is.
Hashtag technical difficulties with the talent.
No.
And talent difficulties.
It's just long.
I mean, you've disconnected us twice tonight, and I mean, we're off to a blazing start. And if you missed it earlier, Caitlin was talking about armpit funk and the bacteria that causes it. So,
Just so you know, nobody's having a problem entering the hashtag technical difficulties.
all right.
Just so you know.
I think I would have.
All of our viewers seem pretty competent. Now I know it might be something that would challenge someone's abilities such as yours, but these people seem like they know what they're doing.
Well, it's because my technical abilities are so far above that sometimes going back to the basics is difficult.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and so I try not to do that.
Oh.
It's like my advanced Googling ability.
I see.
You do.
I see. But yep, our peeps seem to be getting along just fine.
Are they?
Yep.
Well, I'm happy for our peeps.
They're doing just dandy.
Are they doing just fine?
Just dandy.
Oh, that's where it went. I got it.
What?
My phone.
Oh.
Gotta love this. Vaporizer from Onsen Labs. And also gotta love the Tangelato. How's that? Was that better than the first time?
Like Tangelo. So you gotta say it all is Tangelato.
Tangelato.
All is one word. Not like tan.
Yes, some of the best stuff I've had in a long time, and I tell you, this vaporizer just really brings out the flavors. Technical difficulties.
Yep. They get it. They get it. They get it.
Are you texting?
No.
No.
Nope.
So I want to wish my beautiful, wonderful wife, Mama Roachee, a early happy Valentine's Day, because truly without her, a lot of this wouldn't have been possible. And I want to wish you, for some reason, a happy Valentine's Day also, because you're always welcomed here for love and support.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
As long as I don't have to hear you or see you. So,
Don't worry.
it comes with that little
This'll be-
little caveat there.
This will be the only time you are hearing or seeing of me. I'm going to crawl into bed and read 2 chapters of psychology after this.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, I am glad that you are. I'm glad that you are putting that intelligence to work. And remember, I am open for tutoring at any time.
Thank you.
Oh no, thank you. I truly appreciate what you're doing here.
Yep.
Yep. You guys finish off that bottle of wine already?
Not yet. We've got 14 people in our giveaway.
14 people in the giveaway.
Yes.
Well, let's get.
Everybody get your hashtags in. I don't have a number.
All right.
I thought 25 was reasonable last time, but
All right.
Well,
also remember, shows brought to you by Master Roachee's Garden and masterroacheesgarden.com. Check out our beard oil, our tinctures, our groovy days, our ambrosia nights. If you're having problems sleeping, works with your endocannabinoid system.
I read something today. I wanted to talk to you about, actually. Speaking of that. Speaking of that.
I don't know.
CBN.
Yes.
That's in what?
That is in the ambrosia nights.
CBN is also the cannabinoid that is used for glaucoma patients to relieve eye pressure.
Yes, it is.
So that was something that I read that I thought you may want to bring up.
Yes. That is another use for CBN. And thank you, Mama Roachee, for bringing that up. CBN is an incredible cannabinoid, and it's showing a lot of promise across several different areas. But we still need further research on this. So that's kind of one of the reasons I don't want to tout too much and give too high expectations of possible benefits until we have more studies. I can tell you how it was formulated or why,
right,
and what the effects that you should expect that you're going to actually get, and then beyond that, we are getting testimony that other people are getting additional unexpected effects, beneficial effects.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something that we don't really put out there.
Right. I think of CBN as sleepy night mainly. That's
yeah, but it has some really wonderful restorative qualities, and that's the other reason it was put into the ambrosia nights, is to help get that restorative healing quality from the endocannabinoid system while you sleep, while your body is naturally repairing itself.
Mm-hmm.
So this helps with everyday aches and pains, recovery. That's kind of one of the great benefits from CBN. But also it does help reduce pressure with glaucoma patients. Studies have shown. Again, I don't want to put out too much stuff that's still up there, that still research is being done, because I don't want to give people unrealistic expectations on the product.
Right.
But I would love for them to see, try it for themselves and see what it does do. But it will help you get a wonderful, good night, restorative sleep. And that's what it was originally formulated for. A lot of possible bonuses out of that. You get your full spectrum CBD, so you get the entourage effect, and you get the additional boost of the CBN isolate,
mm-hmm.
and a little bit of Delta 8 to relax the mind and body before bed.
Hello, Britt.
Hey, Britt. Namaste, my friend. Namaste.
So right now we have 16 entries. I would like it if we could get 20 this time.
We can do that?
Since we got 20 the first time. If we could get 20 the last time, I feel like
we need 4 more.
Awesome.
4 more people.
Ending on another good note.
Yeah, 20. Let's get some of our friends in here.
We're already up to 17, guys, so we only need like 3 people for our last giveaway, which is a bottle of beard oil, either Nag Champa or Oak Moss and Amber.
Oak Moss and Amber. Yeah. Let's get 4 more entries. Three more
now.
entries. Call your
Three
friends, call your neighbors, call your countrymen.
Yes.
All come to the aid
3 more
of the
people.
hashtag.
This is
Technical
top-notch,
difficulties.
high-quality products, peeps.
Yeah, if you go out and you compare our quality to our competitors' quality, we blow. To get our quality from our competitors, you'd pay almost double the price, and that's Tony is our COO and also a co-owner, and he was telling me that that we're actually very, very underpriced.
I think one of the best things about our products is to where a lot of more name brand, more well-known products where they use a lot of fillers in their products, we try to limit our ingredient list. And we were just discussing this the other night.
Yep.
We like a shorter ingredient list, not as many fillers. We just feel like you get the full effects of our formulations with less fillers as compared to products with more fillers.
There's nothing in it that you can't pronounce and nothing followed by numbers.
Right.
So it's all natural. We're very careful on our distillation processes and extraction processes. We've only partnered with the best people we could find that hold our values and our vibe. And that's very, very important to us because you'll find we don't have any additional packaging.
No.
Our products do not come in cardboard boxes. We use glass. We use tin for our salves. We try to be as responsible as possible because again, we're all connected and we're connected to this earth. And we want to do our part to take care of it. So we're trying to be responsible, and also that helps us hold costs down.
Right. Well, and I feel like one of the more important parts that our consumers don't typically get to see of our beard oil is that Master Roachee and Mama Roachee actually make the beard oil. They both formulated the beard oil, the scents, and what products went into it. And they produce 100% of our beard oil from here.
Yeah, we still do the beard oil in small batch. So this is small batch craft beard oil. At this point in time, we do all the beard oil in house.
Yes.
So we love the show, or we love the love that we're getting shown on the beard oil, and it's great. Dreadful's using it for her dreadlocks.
Yep.
We have a lot of people that are using it for their skin, for their hair. We're getting all different kinds of feedback for different uses for our beard oil. We call it beard oil, but it's not necessarily just for beards.
And keeping you guys updated, we only need one more hashtag to give away a bottle of this magical beard oil. And
I dig the Nag Champa. I'm a Nag Champa, patchouli, dragon's blood kind of guy. Jasmine. Oh yeah. But growing up, Ganesh number 8 incense was my thing, man. Used to love going to Spencer's because it was like the only place that we could get it when I was growing up, and that was like an hour's drive. We only went to Indianapolis, maybe 4 times a year. So I had to stock up when we got there. But yeah, I dig. In fact, one of the products that we were originally going to put out was incense.
Right.
That was actually very early on when we were talking about Master Roachee's garden and knew that we couldn't do cannabis. So before we kind of landed on the CBD, we were talking about doing our own handcrafted blended incense.
Right.
So, more new age hippie shit.
Well, and it's got to be a nice, high quality, decent product if you can put it so close to your face.
Yes.
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 Yes. Actually, with the cold pressed hemp seed oil in it, it has wrinkle reducing properties. and skin tightening properties. This is a well thought out formula, and on balancing everything, so you kind of get the best of everything as far as what the oils themselves have to offer. So yeah, I'm digging it. I use it on a regular basis, and there was 2 reasons that we came up with the beard oil. To be honest, I ordered the wrong bottles. I thought I was ordering more CBD oil bottles, and I ordered the wrong size. So we have all of these bottles, and we don't know what to do with them, and it's going to cost us more money to send them back than keeping them. So we threw around some different ideas. We talked about doing some pet CBD. We talked about some other stuff, and Mama Roachee would buy my beard oil. And there's a lot of beard oils that I tried that I just didn't like. I didn't like the feel, or I didn't like the scent. And we decided, well, let's do beard oil. Let's come up with our own formulation of a beard oil that I liked and would use. So that was the birth of the beard oil.
All right. For a bottle of the beard oil, we can now spin to see who wins.
Oh, who do we got coming in? Who do we have?
Michael Strakowski.
Mike, congratulations. I think you're going to dig this stuff.
To expand on Lisa Tucker's comment, she said the oil her boyfriend uses is really heavy. Our oil, with its formulation of natural products, is a really light oil. It's so light, in fact, you can actually use it as a skin moisturizer as well as a beard/hair conditioning type product.
The wonderful thing, Lisa, is I can put it on my beard with my hands, rub my hands together a little bit, and I don't have to wipe them off. It absorbs like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I was running into. The beard oil that I was finding, it was just way too heavy.
Well, and a problem with those heavier beard oils, especially with men who like to show off the curlier side of their beard, is that heaviness weighs the hair follicles down. And like even in head hair, if you're putting heavy oil on your hair, you're not going to see as many of your natural curls if you have like a finer texture of hair.
Now, I did have some people ask about beard balm, and that is something that I'm looking into. Now, I guess one of the questions that I would have is, do we want to go with the same scents as the beard oil, or would we want to go with different scents in a beard balm?
I would definitely think we would at least need to match, have 2 of the scents that are the same as our beard oil. That way, maybe one day we could put together a beard kit. Wink, wink.
Oh, we could. So bring out some beard balm and the oak moss amber and the
Nag Champa, and possibly like a scentless in the beard balm.
We've been looking at doing some scentless and maybe adding a few different things to improve our formula. The scentless is going to come with some vitamin E in it. I do know that we're going to add some vitamin E into the scentless beard oil. So that's going to be even better on the skin for people that are wanting to use it as more of a skin product.
Right. All right, Mike. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to send a direct message to Master Roachee at facebook.com.
That's me.
That once again, that is Master Roachee, not Master Roachee's Garden.
It's me.
At facebook.com with your address and the scent of beard oil that you would prefer to receive. May that be the Nag Champa or the oak moss and amber.
Either one's a great decision. I dig both. I wear both. I don't know if we have a definitive actually favorite amongst everybody. I would say probably the Nag Champa by a narrow margin.
I've heard more good things about Oak Moss and Amber,
So,
but they're both pretty close.
I'm going off.
because
I'm going off of actual sales.
they're both pretty close because they both have the.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm saying
high-quality scents.
Nog Shop on sales have Oak Moss Amber by just a slight advantage. But yeah, I mean they're both great scents. Can't go wrong with either one of them.
Right.
And
That was our last giveaway.
that was our last giveaway.
Yep.
Well, I think it'd be maybe time to start wrapping things up. Michael Webster.
No.
No.
Mike Strakowski.
No.
Michael Webster's next week.
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to say. Cush Banks, music by Cush Banks next week, and also Michael Webster from the Falling Leaves Dinner. Great guy, beautiful guy. He is doing a lot on many different fronts. I think you're going to really dig him. But he is next week also, and we're going to have some more guests and music coming up in the coming weeks. And
that's the plan, Stan.
Don't forget Thursday Night Vibes. More of the world according to Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 of how cannabis became illegal and why you're going to be really pissed off when you find out some more information.
Yes.
And I don't know what else just might happen to come up. Oh, I think we are going to have more armpit funk and the bacteria that causes it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So tune in on Thursday. Check us out next Monday. Would you like to say goodnight?
Good night, fam.
And as always, peace, love, good vibes. Good night, and thank you, everyone.